Well, welcome, guys. This is the Builderall Artificial Intelligence with Magic Text workshop. My name is Pedro. I'm the CEO of Builderall, and I am here with Jackie DeClerc, one of our fantastic success coaches and Builderall OG. She's been on the platform for many years. And also Shelly, Builderall Diva Turner. She's our head of product here at Builderall. So just a real quick introduction to what we're going to be talking about here. This is our AI workshop. So we are talking a little bit about, kind of the bigger picture of AI and how artificial intelligence works. But primarily, we're going to try to keep it focused to our latest feature in our builder and mailing boss, which is Magic Text, which makes AI really accessible for any user of Builderall. You don't have to have the technical knowledge. You don't have to have an account with OpenAI or ChatGPT and all these things you've been hearing about prompts and how to make queries on artificial intelligence. We're going to demystify all that and keep it very simple. And within the course of the next hour, you're going to see how to create your web page, fill the content with our Magic Text tool, and use that to speed up your content creation on all your projects. So with that said, Jackie, talk to me about, I know you were saying before this, you're really excited about getting this feature built into Builderall and integrating into your process. Tell me the challenges that you faced with content creation and why this is such an important step for creators.
Well, Pedro, I can tell you I am more than excited because as an agency web owner myself, and also building a lot of different kinds of websites, not just for myself, but even for family members, I have found that content writing is definitely not my strong point. I can design beautiful websites, but when it comes to writing content, the one that stood last in line when that talent was given out. And I have to say that BA has really made it easy to build websites, and you don't really have to pay for a web developer or to build your website right. So now BA is even taking you to another level because it is taking the cost of creating content away. And yes, even if you have access to many different free AI tools, you now do not have to leave the platform to create awesome, wonderful landing pages. So let me quickly just point out the challenges that we have when it comes to content creation. Number one is the expense of writing great copy that will convert, because you can have the best looking website, but if your content does not resonate with your audience needs, their preferences, their pain points, your sales will go down. Number two is the time, and time forms part of an expense because you might want to decrease your cost by not hiring a copywriter and try to do it yourself, which is not impossible, but to find the perfect wording, rewriting, rethinking takes up so much time. And besides that, not everyone is good at writing. Some of us develop great products and we just want to sell it, but we have no skills whatsoever when it comes to creating the content. Now, I don't know about you guys, but we waste precious time when it comes to writing content over and over and over, and you start over-analyzing it. So with AI, you will now be able to increase your time as it will do all the hard work for you, and you just need to add your personal voice and to the content to make it your own. Now, Shelly, can you please tell me, your viewers or our viewers, is that something that Builderall created?
Yeah, I'm so excited about this Magic Text because it gives us such a great opportunity to create content. There's a couple things I want to say about it, though. First of all, we've got the Builderall platform. We're talking about the website builder and the email marketing system known as Mailing Boss. They are both connected with Magic Text, and Magic Text is connected to OpenAI and ChatGPT 4.0. So it's a very exciting connection and a very exciting tool for you guys to use because you don't have to go out, like Pedro said, and buy ChatGPT. So it's all set up and ready to go. But let me tell you that working with the designers and the developers and with Pedro to be able to get it all set up, they are so excited to bring this to you. But remember that it's actually in beta. So what does that mean? That means that this is our first iteration or our first version of it. And you may see it doing some wonky things when it delivers a result, but that's okay because AI is kind of that way. It kind of gives you some wonky results sometimes. So here's what I'm going to tell you is make sure that no matter what AI you use, that you definitely are present in thinking about what kind of information you want to give it. And then you're going to run the AI. So you're going to run Magic Text, and then you can actually look at the results and refine the results to be able to get an even better result. And I think what you're going to find is instead of staring at a blank space, trying to come up with something, you can start with just a keyword or a couple of keywords, run it, see what you get, maybe refine it a little bit and run it again. But make sure that you're present and you're thinking because AI is not going to do it all by itself. You have to be present and accounted for. But one thing that the magic text can do for you, actually a few things, it can help you create content faster. You can get a more complete version of what you're trying to come up with. A lot of times we forget things, but with AI and magic text, it can throw in things that maybe you didn't think of. And it's also sometimes got a more nuanced result, where if you had done it by yourself, maybe it would have been like a top level result, but now you've got a little bit deeper results because AI can do that a little bit better than we can sometimes. So it is very exciting, and I am thrilled about what ChatGPT 4.0 and Builderall is going to do for you in this new thing called Magic Text inside of the website builder and inside of Mailing Boss. So I'm going to throw it over to Jackie again, and she's going to actually talk to you a little bit more about specifically Magic Text and how to start setting it up in your website and your email.
So I know everybody's excited to get into the demo, and we're going to jump in one second, but I do have a couple questions, Shelly, for you.
Okay.
So ChatGPT 4, I looked it up online. ChatGPT 4 costs $20 a month. Does that mean I'm going to have to pay an extra amount to Builderall? Is this included in my membership with Builderall?
It's actually included in your membership, and I love that, because Builderall's taken all the responsibility of having an account away from you, so you don't have to have a ChatGPT account. You can jump right into the website builder or right into the email marketing system, which is known as Mailing Boss, and you can use Magic Text, and you don't have to have a personal account. You are actually using Builderall's account, so we saved you $20 a month. You're welcome.
And then, and then my other question, I've seen, I've done some research in AI, and there's, this whole career path of like prompt engineers. Do I need to understand all these like specifics around how to write prompts and how to get ChatGPT to do what I need to do? Or has Builderall made that easier for me as well?
Builderall's made it super easy. When you go into ChatGPT, it's just a blank screen, right? You have to start from scratch and create a prompt. And a lot of times you really have to know what you're doing to get the results. What we've done is we put together like a pre-formatted system. It says, what would you like to get results for? What business are you in? What thing are you wanting to write about? So you just come up with a few little words or blurbs and put it in there. And then Magic Text does the magic and spits it out for you. But again, remember that it's only going to spit out what you put in, garbage in, garbage out. So don't put any garbage in. So work on keywords or information that is relevant to your product, your service, or your business. When you do that, it's going to spit out some beautiful things. But not only that, you can take the results, refine it, do it again, and get an even better result. So the exciting thing is that you don't have to be a prompt specialist or expert. You can actually jump in and do it with just minimal input, and it will create something amazing that you can evolve into something even more amazing.
Awesome. And then the last thing I'll mention before we kick it to Jackie is at the end of this event, you are going to get downloadable with some of the prompts and some of the ideas that we talked through here. So that might actually make your path to getting the content you want even easier. So with that said, Jackie, we'll kick it to you and let you run the show.
Now, I just want to say to the viewers, I guess that they are wondering, why would I want to make use of the Magic Text editor in Builderall if I can just use ChatGPT? Well, it brings us back to the point that I mentioned earlier, time. You do not need to leave the website or the email sequence that you are busy with. You can just write your content right there in the tool. And doing it that way will help you create the content faster. Now, how do you incorporate Magic Text into your business? The most important thing you have to remember is that AI will write what you instruct it to write, just like Shelly said earlier. You have to be clear and specific. And you can add things like a title, a description, words, keywords, anything that the AI can understand so that it can generate the right content. Secondly, you have to make sure that you tell the AI what type of content you want. Things like a blog post, create a story, benefits, features. And you should also instruct it to write in a specific style or tone, such as a formal or casual or informative or happy or humorous. I can go on and on with a list of the different kinds of prompts that you can give. Also, if you do not want too much content, you can set a word count for the AI to generate content for the appropriate length. Lastly, make sure that whatever content you generate aligns with your business. That is very important to remember. So you've made it this far. Congratulations. Let's jump right into the demo of the tool. And I really hope that you are ready. And before I get going, I just want to remind you again what Shelly said earlier. Our editor is still in beta. There's still a few things that we are adjusting and changing as we go along, but it still works perfectly. And you guys are going to see today how you can do that, even with not using specific prompts. Today, I'm going to show you that you can use just simple wording, not have all of these prompts, and it's still going to generate content for you. So we're going to take this as we go along. We cannot, and I have to remind you guys, we cannot pre-attempt these type of things because every single time that you put in a keyword, it's going to bring you back other content. The content is never the same. So it's not something that we could pre-attempt and figure it out before we actually go live. All right. So give me a few moments. I'm going to have to stop sharing my screen and reshare the screen so that I can shift areas, if I want to put it that way. So let me just go quickly and move some things to another
While you're doing
page.
that, I'd like to mention that not only do we have the magic text inside of our website builder and our email marketing system, which is known as Mailing Boss, but we're looking at ways to not only improve it, but add it to other areas. So in the future, we're looking at adding it to areas like the blog, maybe adding it to like super checkout so that when you're creating a product description, it helps you create the description. So there's a lot of places we can put it. Right now, we've got it in the website builder and the email marketing system known as Mailing Boss, but you'll see it extend into other areas as we continue to kind of branch out into this AI and add it into the system. So it is really, really exciting.
Right. Thank you for that, Shelley. I just want to see my last piece of information. And I just need to shift some screens here. Pardon for the movement here, but you know how it is if you've got 5,000 screens open at the same time.
I can
All
relate.
right, so let me start sharing. Let me see. Let me find the right screen that we are working with. Can you confirm that you can see my screen, Shelley?
Yeah, sure can.
All right. So the whole idea here is that we are going to pretend that we own a company that are selling corporate swag bags looking like this. Obviously, different kinds of bags, not just bags, but different kinds of apparel. So if I go through, you can see that we've got some information right here down to the bottom. There's even some cups and bags. So it's not just one specific thing. It's a variety of things that you can add to your website as a whole. We are not going to complete the template, the section at the bottom with a shop, because you would require to integrate our super checkout to be able to make use of an area such as this. The same with the last one at the bottom. These two are things just to let you know that we can have a store inside of Builderall, which is an e-commerce, or you would even be able to blog. So it is an all-in-one marketing system that we are truly selling you here. So when we go back to the top, we're only going to do the top panels, and we're going to start with the one at the top. You're going to see I made a little comment right here on the left where I say copy, Control plus V, paste, Shift, Control plus V. And the reason why we are transparent is to say that when we generate the content, we don't want you to copy and replace or choose the existing content, but we want you to copy and Control V so that you can keep your font and the design that you have created. But you'll see as we go along. So we're going to start with the first one. Now, I can start with the one at the block at the top, but I just like to click on this area right here, and we're going to click on Magic Text. And you're going to see that we've got different kinds of types of text that you can generate. You've got headline samples, sub-headline samples, paragraph samples, create one paragraph, create custom content. So you can really choose which one you want to do. Now, because we are working with headline, let's jump into headline. So what is the type of business that the website is about? So we're just going to type in here, branded corporate parallel. What type of product, service, promotion, feature, or benefit you want to advertise with this product? So we want to advertise our corporate swag bag. So let me just type in corporate swag bag. And we're going to click generate text. Now you're going to see it gives us a variety of text. And I'm going to scroll down. Now, keep in mind that you have got a little heading or a subheading, and then you've got a major heading. Those are the two that we are working with. Now, I like to always look at something that I can break up so that you can make the design nice. And now you can say, elevate your corporate branding with custom swag bags, exclusive corporate swag bags for unforgettable promotions, impress your clients' employees with branded corporate swag bags. Now, remember, you know your product. You're going to know if you're only supplying corporate companies, or are you going to supply corporate companies, clients, whoever wants to be part of this, or whoever wants to have a personal bag. So you need to keep that in consideration. Let's pretend that none of these fits you. You can always go and generate more text and more information. But in this case, let's say that we're going to go with exclusive corporate swag bags for unforgettable promotions. All right. All you really need to do is, like I said to you, you're going to type in Control V because, or copy V, copy V, or you can do like that. And I'm not going to click on choose because it's going to change my whole text. And I'm going to go right here and we're going to click on the editor. And now we're going to Shift Control V. So just give it some time. I'm going to highlight this section. I'm going to click Shift Control V and it will replace it. Now, it's taking the whole thing, which is a little bit too long. So I want to break it down. It says exclusive corporate swag bags. All right. And then we're going to say the 4 unforgettable. We're going to take that unforgettable promotions and we're going to do that somewhere else. We're going to cut that out. And we're just going to say unforgettable and we're going to save. So now you can see we've got unforgettable promotions. And in this area right here, we're going to just Shift Control V again. And we're going to click save. So now you can see exclusive corporate swag bags for unforgettable promotions. So there you've got your heading. Now we're going to look at the second one. Now it says supporting statement below to highlight the benefit for your audience. Now we're going to do exactly the same. We go to magic text. So what are we going to do right now? We're going to change some of the information. Now I'm just going to click on choose so that we can show you what happens. You can see what happens if I click on choose because I wanted you to experience that. I can't edit it back now. So I'm going to show you if you have a problem like this, exclusive corporate swag bags, all you really need to do is go back to your editor, smaller part, and we're going to do 18, and we're going to go to the next one. I just need to show you how easy it is to fix something if you have gone wrong. I'm going to go neutral heading, and you can increase it. I think a little bit bigger than that. Let's go to 50. So you can see elevate your corporate branding with custom swag bags, exclusive corporate bags 4. Remember, it's the other one that we've chosen. I just want to go get the other one. I think it was the other one, but let's keep with that one. It's your corporate branding. So that with custom swag bags. Elevate your branding. Branding with. So this is what happens. If you ever make a mistake and you click on the chose editor by clicking on chose, the one that it's not there now, then and that happens, you can always go back and increase your text by just going and highlighting it and changing it back to the size that you want. So I'm just going to do that and make it pretty again. And there you can see how easy that was. All right, so let's go to the next statement so that we don't waste more time. Now we're going to go for sub examples because we are not looking anymore the heading itself. So what are we doing? We're still doing a corporate swag bag. So let's just type in corporate swag bag and it remembers the previous one. And now we're going to say personalized bags to drive brand. And we're going to click generate text. And it's going to give us 3 different texts that you can use. Now, again, think by yourself. You know what your top first heading was. It was elevating your brand. Now we're going to say stand out from the crowd. So again, we're going to go control copy, or you can just copy like that. It doesn't really matter. Don't press this choose because you know that what's going to happen as I showed you earlier. And now we just go control shift V and we're going to click save. Stand out from the crowd with custom swag. There we go. Now we've got the button. Now this button could probably lead to a form. So all you really need to do is just to go and change that button so that it fits. So in this case, you can just say free quote or something like that because you want the people that's going to come to the site to get a quote on how they can do their branding with a custom swag bag. So there we've got the top heading. Elevate your branding with a custom swag. Stand out from the crowd with customized swag. Beautiful. Let's go to the next section. So right here again, we've got a product. We need to get a sub headline. We're going to grab this one right here because we can take a sub headline and then break it up between the two. We're going to click magic text. And again, we're just going to use a sub headline because we want to create different versions of it. Corporate swag bag. Like I said, we're not going to go in details. Let's now generate something else in this area right here. So let's say we're going to say trendy, stylish, or stylish, trendy bag to enhance your brand, something like that. Generate the text and let's see what it's going to come up. All right, embrace the latest trends. I like that one. So we're going to highlight, copy, all right. And now we're just going to click on the text editor again. Embrace the latest trends with, and I'm just going to do this because we're going to use that. And I'm going to take that out. I'm going to click save. Whoops, I just take out too much. Apologies for that. And then we can go back into the text editor here. Embrace the latest trends with fashionable swag bags. So there you've got another heading. If you want to make this heading bigger, you guys know how to do that. You can just go and increase the text right here. You are not bound to stick with the size that has been given. So let's just go a little bit less. And that's fine. So now you can say embrace the latest trend with fashionable swag bags. Now we need to create another section here. You don't have to have it. You can remove the section here if you don't want to, but we want them to take action and buy this product, right? So let's do something like telling the AI that they need to give us discount. So let's do 50% discount when you buy more than one. And look how simple this is by using words like just when you buy more than one. There is no real prompt there. Exclusive corporate swag, get 50% off on multiple purchases. So we can make use of that section there. And we don't have to do the whole thing. So we're going to copy. We're going to go back into the text editor. And we're going to do that. And there we go. There you've got a nice, we can actually move the button up. Not a design lesson, so I'm just trying to give you guys an idea. So there we go. Embrace the latest trends with fashionable swag bags. Get 50% off multiple purchases. The buy button. Now we're getting to the area have got a little bit of benefits. Here we're going to change and up our game a little bit. So let's start again with a headline. We're going to click on Magic Text Editor. It's still a corporate swag bag. We're going to leave it at that. But we now need to think about things like, and I'm just going to do one more thing. And I'm going to tell you why I'm doing this. I'm duplicating this. And I'm going to move it aside. And the reason why I do it is because I want to clear the editor. And then I'm going to delete it. Just so that we have got something to work with and that the editor is clean and it doesn't retain the previous information. All right, so let's go choose a subheadings again. We're going to go with paragraphs and things like that just in a moment. We're going to stick with the corporate swag bag. But now in this case, what is the benefits of our corporate bag? Maybe it is lightweight, water resistant. What else could it be? Personalized branding, because it's for a corporate. And let's generate text. I did not even tell the AI to generate any specific tone, amount of words, or a description. I just gave them keywords. And I wanted to show you that even with keywords, you can get this much information. So it says, stay stylish and dry with our lightweight, water-resistant corporate swag bags. Wonderful. I love that. Promote your business everywhere you go with our custom branded practical swag bags. That is a cool one as well. So let's just grab the top one for this example. I'm going to copy it. And then we are going to use the top as well. And we're going to highlight the product. Stay stylish and dry. Then I'm going to take that piece out. I'm going to cut it because we want to create another heading with it. And we're going to click save. And then we need to stretch our heading like that, move it up. And we are going to go back to the text. And we're just going to click on that so that it can say, now we can make it a little bit bigger, guys. I think that is a little bit too small. So we can always increase it to about 20. Click save. And you can start seeing, stay stylish and dry with our lightweight, water-resistant corporate swag bag. Sorry, my voice is going away. I just want to remove that one dot. And you can see where we are going with this. It is starting to look like a proper landing page where we're giving all the information that is necessary for the person to make an informed decision. You don't have to think about the content. You just make use of keywords, about the descriptions, telling it what it's all about, and it generates these content for you. Now we're going to step it up a little bit higher. We are going to create some custom content now because we've got our corporate bag here. And we need to have 3 little benefits that we can use. So again, I'm just going to duplicate that one text there, just so that we can go and clear our editor. So I'm just going to go and clear the editor. Sorry, it has got magic text. And I'm just going to click choose so that we can have. Yes.
Jackie, I know the template only has like one sentence here, but it looks like we could probably fit some more. What if we try doing like a little bit of a longer, maybe 3 sentences here, and just see how that
is what I'm planning to do with the section. That's why there's so much space in between. All right, so let's go with the feature benefits. We're going to create some custom content now where we are going to describe these paragraphs. All right. So again, I'm just going to click on any of it because we're going to create our own benefits and things like right there now. So now we are going to click and we are going to choose 3 paragraph samples. And again, what is it about? It's a corporate swag bag, obviously. And now we're going to tell the AI to describe for us something in 3 paragraphs. In 3 paragraphs on the importance of offering a personalized, trendy, lightweight bag to your clients and staff. Now, obviously, you need to know a little bit about your audience, who they are, when you start writing paragraphs, because if you want the AI to generate a little bit more in-depth content, you need to give it a little bit more to play with. Previously, we just did subheadings because it was quick and easy just to give it a keyword to write around, but now you need to give it some flesh, basically. So we're going to generate the content. And what we're going to do right now, it's going to give us 3 paragraphs. And the reason why I say describe 3 paragraphs is because we are going to take these 3 paragraphs and we're going to use all 3 paragraphs as content inside of your page. So you can see there's our paragraphs. Here is the first one. We're just going to copy and I'm going to click on the page so that we're going to come back to that later. And now right here, I'm just going to stretch this block so that we've got some space. And we are going to click on the text and then we're going to highlight and replace it. And now we need to we're going to decide on what is going to become the heading and what is going to be the text. So it says introducing a personalized, trendy, lightweight bag as part of your business corporate. So we can say trendy, lightweight bag. That could be a heading. So we're just going to click on save at this stage. And I am a perfectionist, so I want to justify the text. All right. And we will look about the spacing just now. So the feature B here is lightweight. So we can just retype it in here. Light, not flight. Lightweight and trendy. And you can obviously change the way, you can change the content a little bit more to suit you. I'm just going through the motions to show you the amount of content that the AI can write for you. So let's just make some spacing here so that you can see a little bit more format. And there you go. There is your first one. How cool is that? Lightweight and trendy. So let's go to the next feature. And I'm just going to come back to that one just now. So we're just going to click on magic text so we know what is the next one. So in today's fast-paced world, trends and fashion play a significant role. By offering a trendy bag as part of your corporate swag, you're aligning your brand with the latest styles. This not only adds a touch of sophistication, and I'm reading through it because you need to know what you are writing about. Your clients and start also the conversation starter with others seeing it. Okay, maybe we can regenerate the text again. Lastly, offering a lightweight bag is practical and functional. Lightweight bags are not only easier to carry. Okay, so now we see that there's probably, we don't like what it is giving us. How do we regenerate the content? And that's what we're going to do now. Maybe we can put in other benefits. Maybe there was another benefit like something like waterproof. So let's write description on waterproof bags for corporate use. I mean, I have no idea what I write there, but let's see what text it's going to come back for us. What is a type of information? A corporate swag bag collection featuring waterproof bags designed to professionals on the go. There we go. Very beautiful. We're going to just grab that. I'm going to click off, and now we can go back here, and I'm just going to stretch that a little bit. Go to the text. Enter a corporate swag bag, and it's going to be waterproof bags. So we can just type there, waterproof. No, I was not supposed to do that. Waterproof swag bag. And there you've got our waterproof bag. And now we need to just justify this a little bit and make some spacing so that it looks great. So there we go. There is our benefit. So I'm going to remove this one. You don't have to do that. It's just because it has generated so much content for me. I don't need to have double content, and I actually like the way it looks. So again, you can always go back, change it now according to your tone and your voice, because obviously the AI is only generating content from a machine-based environment. It doesn't know your tone. It doesn't know your audience. You need to go and change it according to your tone and the type of product that you are selling. Maybe you have got other features in your product. I don't know. It's just in this case, it's a lightweight, trendy bag that is waterproof, that you can personalize, that is good for your company to sell to your clients. So we can see now we've got elevate your branding with a custom swag bag, stand out from the crowd with a customized swag, get a free quote. The salesperson is going to come to your site. They're going to say, wow, I think this is a wonderful product to give out to my clients over Christmas. They're going to click free quote. And what happens when they click on the free quote? They're going to fill in a form. They're going to land onto your email list, and then they're going to get the emails that was generated by the AI. And we are going to look at that in just a moment. So embrace the latest trends with a fashionable swag bag. Get 50% off on multiple purchases. Stay stylish and dry. It gives you the benefits of the product. And then obviously at the bottom, you've got your products that you can choose, additional products, and if you are blogging. Now, right here in this area, we can continue if you guys think it is necessary to do that. But in this case, I'm not going to continue writing the body content because I think you guys can understand what it's all about. But there is a feature that I want to show you, and that is why I'm going to continue with this section right here. So let's just click on it for another, I just need to clear it again. Just a second. I just want to clear the content. I don't want it to remember the previous information. So magic text, we just click choose so that we can delete that. All right, so let's go and click magic text. So now we're going to create custom content. It's not just a paragraph. Remember previously we wrote a paragraph. Now we're going to write a brief description of the content you would like magic text to generate. So think about this page. What other information is there that you can add to it so that the magic text can write it? So now we can say describe in 5 sentences how the customized corporate swag bag can benefit your brand identity. Something like that. And we're going to write great content. And it's going to bring back 5 sentences on how it can customize your brand. So I'm just going to read it quickly. Customize corporate swag bag can enhance your brand identity in several ways. Firstly, by incorporating your company logo and colors on the bag. You create a visual representation so you can see what's got first, second, third, fourth. And I'm just going to copy it. And the reason why I did it this way by telling it to write 5 sentences is because we want to cover 5 areas that we're going to add to this page. Now, I'm not going to do 5 now at the moment, but you get what I'm saying. So I'm going to go to the text editor and I'm going to add it in right here. Let me just delete that. Oops, I made a boo-boo. Wait a second. Text. There we go. And I'm just going to highlight it because it is white so that when I'm done with it, I can go back. A customized corporate swag bag. Firstly, that section right there, I'm going to take out now. All right. I'm going to click save because we're going to come back to that. And I'm going to change the body content because I want to have the right information there. Let's just move that. There we go. And then this is the second that we're working with. Firstly, by incorporating, we're just going to write 1, incorporating, and then it talks about it. And then that's this section. We're going to come back to this again. Just going to cut it, save, go back because the colors is a little bit. You have to go back and change your colors back so that you can see it. And there you can see there is our section. So I'm just moving these boxes out of the way so that we can look at the design. Stretching it a little bit. All right, so this is going to become the heading. I'm taking out that because we want to make that the heading. There is number 1. Now, we can also just go back. Do something like that. And then you're going to duplicate the same thing. But the difference now is you're going to add number 2, number 3, and I'm just giving you ideas here on how you can do this. So you're going to go back to the text editor And remember, we have just copied that number 2. So I'm just going to make it black again so you can see. There we've got secondly, and then the thirdly and the fourthly. I'm not going to do all of that, so I'm just going to delete that for now so that we can see what we are doing. That's number 2. And we just write, taking it a little bit further. And we're making it white again. And save. So you can see what we're doing there. I'm just going to delete this here because we don't want to make, oops, I'm going to make use of this now. Because I would like to show you everything and don't want to get you tired. So let's just delete that.
So we're getting a couple of requests to see if we can see an email, maybe like a
Yes.
longer form email.
We are going to do
with
the
magic
email.
text. Perfect.
Thank you. All right, so let's just fix this heading and then we're going to get over to the emails. We're going to increase it slightly so that it looks like our heading. You can make sure that your headings are always the same size. I just want to show you guys what is possible here. A customized corporate swag bag can greatly enhance your brand identity in several ways. And then you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as I showed you how you can describe it, and it will give you different points that you can add. And that's basically it. You guys can see how fastly we created this website. So now we're going to go and take a look at what it will look like once a person has requested a quote and the email goes out. So I'm just going to click on save, because like Shelley always says, save is your friend. And then we're going to publish our site because it's important. If you don't publish it, it's not going to go live with the new changes. And now we're going to head over to the email section. All right. So now an email. We have already created 3 emails to save us some time, but it's all blank so that we don't have to go and create an email and all those kind of things from scratch. It is important to remember that you have to have a domain that is verified as well as an email that is verified to make sure that your emails do not land up in spam. So in this case, we're just going to click on update with the welcome email. Now, take in consideration who is your audience that's going to receive this. It will probably be a salesperson or somebody that is from a corporate company that wants to purchase corporate gifts or something like that from you for their Christmas time or whatever the case might be. So keep that in mind when you are going to create your email sequences. So right here, you can see we've got a blank screen. There is really nothing. We don't have a subject or a pre-header. I just want to make sure that I've got a reply here. Otherwise, we cannot move on. And now we are going to start creating the magic text. We're going to click on edit. Now, guys, in this case, we are not going to create pre-headers and things like that. And the reason why I want to do it this way is I want to show you that if you're going to create one sample of a complete email, it's going to generate for you everything, including the pre-header as well as the subheader. So let's jump right into that. So the first thing we know that we do is this is what type of business, corporate swag bags. We know that by now. So what is the first thing that comes in your email? Obviously things like, hi there, my name is Bob, I'm your account manager, and blah, blah, blah. Let's do that kind of thing. Let's type it. Let's say, hi, hi there, my name is Bob. I am your dedicated account manager, something like that. What items are you thinking about? Maybe something like, how large is your team? What is your budget? That's the type of information, because it says what type of product, service, promotions, features, or benefits do you want to advertise with this email? Now let's see what magic is the email welcome text is going to create for us right here. Great. Let's see what is the subject. Get customized corporate swag bags for your team. Love it. Elevate your company's brand with our custom swag bags. Beautiful. Content. I'm going to copy these things and then we can read it again just now. So for the subject, we're going to copy that and we're going to go, and I'm just going to actually, let me copy everything. That's going to be the best. I'm going to copy everything. Now we can copy it like that. And I'm just going to drop it in this text area because we are going to come back to it anyways. Oops, I'm going too fast here. Sorry. All right, so I'm just going to drop that all. So there we can see the subject, get customized swag. We're going to cut that out, and that is our subject. And then the subject line, elevate your company's brand with our custom swag bags. We're going to cut that out. And then we can take out that section right there, and I'm just going to enter. because, oh, there is the hi there. I'm going to enter here. And we want to make sure that we give the right name, first name only, remember. Make a comma. And let's write this email. There it starts with, my name is Bob. Now, obviously, you need to make sure that you put in the right name. I'm your dedicated account manager at, okay, I don't know what our company name is in this case. So you guys know what I mean there. I wanted to reach out and see how we can help you with corporate swag bag needs. I love that. We understand the importance. Let me just close that so I can. We understand the importance of creating a lasting impression and reinforcing your brand identity. That's why we offer a wide range of customizable items for your swag bags. Whether it's branded apparel, tech gadgets, or useful office supplies, we have got you covered. Now, guys, this is where you need to understand. You need to know what you are selling. Let's say these are not something that you sell, you just remove that. To ensure we provide you with the most suitable, please let us know what items you are thinking about. Additionally, we're going to tailor, so I'm just going to remove that piece. We take pride. Our team will work closely. So I'm not going to read everything. You guys can see here that it is really writing awesome email. Don't miss out on the opportunity to elevate your company's brand and make a lasting impression. Get in touch with us today and let's customize the perfect corporate swag bag for your team. I'm going to take that out. Best regards. And I'm just going to remove that. And we've got Bob Account Manager. At whatever the company name is. And then you can make, obviously, you can make your emails pretty by changing the colors and all those kind of things. We're not going to do that right now. Once all of that is finished, you're just going to click save. Done and dusted, your first welcome email. Only thing that you need to do is click on save and activate. But if you're not ready, you can just click on save and you can always come back to it at a later stage, like I've just done now. So that is number one. Let's look at email text number two. Going to click, we're going to update, we're going to do exactly the same thing. But remember, this is the second email. You want to prompt the person to actually go and commit, and they must make a choice and purchasing the item from you. So that is the next step. You just need to think a little bit further as to what is the type of content you want the AI to generate for you. So I am going to show you just now in a moment. Just wait for it to load. My internet is a bit slow. So just hang on tough. So again, we need to make sure that we've got the correct email there. Then we're going to click on magic text. And this time, I don't know if it's going to, let's test this. Let's test and see if it's going to override it. So we know it's a corporate swag bag. Now, we don't want them to generate that kind of content. We want them to make a decision. All right. So I want them to rewrite something like that. Decided what you want yet. And then it says this email describes all the products that they can purchase, free sticker pack promo within the next 24 hours. This is something that you can add into this area. I copied it from a page that I've rewrite because I didn't want it to waste too much. So that is exactly what it is. You're going to click on generate and let's see what content it's going to give us when we do that. So give it a moment and we will see what it does with. All right. Explore our of corporate swag bags. Find the perfect swag bag for your brand, dear customer. We understand choosing the right products for your corporate can be overwhelming. This sounds wonderful. Again, we're going to copy everything. Going to close it. Let's drag a text block onto this area. Right. And explore the wide range of bags. And then we're going to grab the pre-header. And you guys can see you really do not need to know even how to write prompts. This is how easy it is when you are making use of an AI. Now, for an example, it says, dear customer, I would prefer to say hi and the person's name because we want it to be personal. And this is what I mean when it comes to you have to make sure that you personalize it according to your tone, your company, and your products. So we understand. So we're going to go through that quickly. That's where we help you explore. And you can see that it's writing paragraphs for us. And again, please make sure, guys, that you read through it so that you remove things that is not you. So let's look at this. Now here it talks about a few highlights of what you'll find when browsing our swag bag collection. Premium tote bags, crafted, and then there's another one, eco-friendly. And you can always bring in things like what you have said on your website to reiterate the benefits that you have. You don't necessarily just have to use the information that's specific, like a tech gadgets. We don't have tech gadgets. So we take the tech gadgets away, but we do have branded a parallel. So we're going to do that. That's fine. And let me just scroll up a little bit and then take that out. Stationery, we don't have stationery, so we can remove the stationery. All right, so, and then you can highlight it and make it pretty by doing that. And I just want to move it up because I'm sure you guys can't see that. Okay, we've got premium there. We've got eco options there. And we're going to scroll up so you guys can see what's happening right here. So enter there. And your company name, we're going to take that out. Going to take that to the next page. Best regards, your company name. Remove that. Visit our website. So you can see, guys, how easy it is. I'm just going to make sure that I modify it a little bit and click save. So now you can see everything that's been created. All you need to do is go back, read through it again, change it with your tone, your voice, your product's benefits, changing a word here and there, because you don't want to send them fake information just to get an email. You actually want them to convert. But you can see how the AI has generated the content. We're going to click save. And we're just going to save. We're not going to activate at this stage. And then we do the last email. I hope you guys are getting excited about this because it really makes writing emails so much easier. Here is our last email that we're going to do.
Yeah, I'll jump in here too, Jackie, just to answer some of the questions we're seeing in the chat. This is in beta, so it's right now only in the website builder and Mailing Boss. But the plan is once we work out sort of all the last little kinks, which I think we've seen some of them even in this demo, we do plan to roll it out systematically to all of our other tools, including Magazine Builder, including chat, and so on. So it's going to get really exciting. I know we're in the final few minutes here. And I think we hit most of the questions that we've seen in the chat, but just one final reminder, if you have any questions, you've got a couple minutes to drop it in the chat, so maybe we can get to it before this ends. Also, Jackie, do we have sort of those assets on hand that we're going to share, including some of the prompts and things like that, or is that just going to come in a follow-up email to the people who register for the event?
I believe it's going to be a follow-up email.
Perfect, perfect. So a lot of the prompts and some of the prompt ideas should be coming via email to anybody who registered. So you will get like a downloadable PDF that you can reference if you didn't catch everything on here. But again, it is pretty user-friendly. We've also got a customer success team that is happy to help you through this if you go to open it. Generally, like customer support is really for like technical questions and things like that. But if you get into this and you've got maybe a more general question, something along the lines of how can I use this effectively to write or maybe like you're trying to write an about page and the content's not working out for you. That's a customer success question. They'll be happy to open up a Loom and record a solution for you there. So you can also reach out to your customer success team that way. And Jackie, I'll give it back to you a few more minutes to kind of wrap up. We usually stay over a little bit longer if anybody wants to stay. But if you do need to drop off, I want to just give everybody a good stopping point.
Great. The last thing that I want to mention here is when you write, when you are busy with your content or telling the AI what it needs to do, you can even write in the email section, the scribe, or you can say rewrite. Maybe you have found a paragraph that is really, really cool, and you don't want plagiarism to take place and that kind of thing. You can ask the AI to rewrite content, and instead of what I have just done here to say a sentence, I want to say how much I enjoyed working with you, blah, blah, blah. You can really go and add in information right here where you tell it to go and rewrite specific content. So you can see here we've got it. We've requested, we wanted it to write a review, very short and sweet, subject, request for review. Hi, Bob. So it's a very simple one. We're just going to copy that. And then we're going to put it in here. Sorry. And we're going to say request for review. And I'm going to put it in the pre-header, and then just corporate swag bag.
We do have a code too, Jackie. As soon as you're done with this, we have a promo code for anybody on the call that hasn't signed up yet, that wants to get in and try Builderall for the first time. So we'll be sharing that in a few minutes as well. So
it says, hi, Bob. I just wanted to say how much I enjoyed working with you. It's obviously not Bob. Sorry for that, guys. I typed in Bob. I don't know why. Maybe there's a Bob speaking about me somewhere. Hi, whatever. I just want to say how much I enjoyed working with you. It would be awesome if you can leave me a review, follow link. And now, Can you guys see it wrote for and ask for a review on a personal review, which it shouldn't be. You want them to give a review on a product that they've purchased. So I just want to say how much we appreciate your business. It would be awesome if you can leave us a review. And that is what we mean when it comes to changing the content slightly with your tone, your voice, your type of business. But the AI is going to generate something for you that you can use. So once we're done and you're happy with the design and everything, you're going to click save. And remember, this is a workshop for the text editor, but you can schedule your emails to go out in certain sequences. But for that, you have to wait until we bring up a workshop on Mailing Boss, and hopefully soon. So for now, we're just going to click on save because we're not going to send it out at all. And that basically summarized that. I am going to stop sharing my screen right now and go back to the presentation. So just give me one small second so that I can bring back the presentation that we had.
While you're doing that, I want to mention that when you pulled up the form, either in the website builder or in Mailing Boss, both of them had the option to have like a kind of creative content. So you could choose to create a header, to create a subheader, to do this, to do that. But then that last option was to create like an open-ended content. That one, if you're building a website or working on your email and you're doing maybe some graphics to do on social media or something like that at the same time, you can do an open-ended prompt. So you're doing your website at the same time that you're doing social media stuff as well. And you don't have to copy and paste it in your website. You can copy and paste it into another document. So you're using ChatGPT either on the website builder or on the email editor, but you can also use it to create content for social media and stuff like that. Hopefully soon we'll have it as like a standalone, so you can do that outside of those tools. But it is really exciting that even inside of the website builder, you can use it for something else besides just content for your website. Or inside the email editor, you can use it for something other than just email content. So the true joy in it is to play with it and just really dig in and see what it really can do for you. And I think you're going to be really, really excited, not only in what we have integrated already, but what we've got coming for integrations in the future.
Yeah, definitely. So as you can see on the screen, we've got the promo code AI Workshop. It's free for the first month subscription on any plan. That is the most awesome thing that we currently have. So if you are not sure and you want to go play around, this is the time. Make sure that you grab that code, sign up so that you can go play around, and you will soon be really loving it, just like thousands of other Builderall users that we currently have. So this is just the tip of the iceberg. I am sure you guys can see what the possibilities is within our wonderful website builder as well as email marketing. Now, if there is any questions that you might have, please raise them now so that we can answer them. I'm going to also try and see if I could find some questions here on YouTube. I don't know if somebody else has seen anything.
There's some really great ones. Llama's in there just too excited about AI, and he wants it all. And Llama, we're working on it. Give us a little bit of time. We have to do it a little bit at a time to make sure we can roll it out and keep control of it so it doesn't get crazy and wonky and unusable. We're very excited about this first iteration. And you guys know that once you do it the first time, it gets a little bit easier to build on that. So that's what we're doing, is we're going to take what we've already done and just keep building and building and building. And we'll have the magic text expanded for you. And then hopefully at some point in the future, we may actually be able to do images as well. So it's all very exciting, but we have to take our time and make sure that it integrates really well with all the tools. And that involves designers, developers, testing, all that good stuff. But we're working on all of that for you. So stay excited, use what's there, and get ready because more's coming.